Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the instant match reaction. It's to Everton 0, Liverpool 0. Not a very good game, let's be perfectly honest. Initial reaction and thought is that it's 2 points dropped to me. They were there for the taking, and you can't miss sitters like we did at the end of the game. It's frustrating, and that's the overriding feeling. It feel to me personally, it just feels like a defeat because they were there kneeling up with their arses in the air and we just swerved it. What can you say? It feels almost, this run, 17 games without beating them, I'm embarrassed by it. I've seen some fantastic Liverpool sides and I've seen some piss poor Liverpool sides, and I've never known a run like this in my lifetime. It's nonsense. It's absolutely nonsense. Yet this season they've had... What else is mad is this season they've been really, really good, and we haven't lost either league game to them, which is bizarre in itself, given that we've been very poor for the whole season. And other seasons when we've been decent and we play good footy, we've lost to them. So there's no rhyme or reason to it, obviously. The game, they made 5 changes, was it, to their starting lineup. We brought in Tom Davies back into the side. That played was well beaten by Manchester City last week. And I thought the opening 25 minutes, I thought Everton were a better side. I thought we had control of it without really doing anything. The Liverpool got a control of it after that, I felt, and they were the better team for the rest of the half. Although, both keepers have had to make really good saves. Pickford made a brilliant one from Solanke, close range, and Karius's one from Balassi was fantastic. It was in all the way, and his fingertips pushed that wide of the post. And we went in at half time at 0-0, and you come out of the second half and you're thinking, right, this is there for the taking. If we want it, then we've got to get at them. It is there for the taking. And obviously Jurgen Klopp would have probably been saying exactly the same to the players at half time. But the second half, we come out and it was... nothing really happened. Liverpool had more of the ball, but nothing really happened. For large portions of it, just passed us by, passed both of us by, without, a lot of balls getting hit out of play. The amount of time Van Dijk just kicked the ball out of play was bizarre, and we done exactly this. It was just weird. It was just the play. At times, it looked like a game that the players just went, we could just do without this, But then, obviously, as it went on, we're thinking, we can win this game. It's there for the taking, and it was. And we just passed up opportunities. We had the move where Baines fires it across Cenk Tosun's a couple of inches away from connecting 3 yards out. We had the ball in the box and made the wrong choices, didn't shoot when we had the opportunity to. Liverpool were then always dangerous on the counter-attack. But then the 2 chances at the end, just ridiculous. First of all, the Tosun one, the cross comes in. Now, I don't know whether he's being fouled or the both of them are going down, whatever it is. And I don't even know if he's gone for goal, but he's got his head to it. He should hit the target. And as it went across, I'm just waiting for Coleman to tap it in, and he can't stretch, it drops wide. But then the Calvert-Lewin one is absolutely woeful. Dominic Calvert-Lewin came on. I thought he had a good game, doing what he was asked to do. I mean, admittedly, a lot of it was defensive side of his game and getting up the pitch. But that chance, it come to him, and he's on his own. And you're thinking, I just thought he's on his own. He just pass it in, and we've won. We've got a great chance of winning. And when he hit it, I'm just looking at the goal, expecting the net to bustle, and it just drops wide. And you're like, how has he done that? We've had the one. A good move, Tosun crosses and Walcott slips. Just it doesn't go for us against them, and that's, I suppose, it's just they've got the hex over us, haven't they? And until we beat them and we get a different mindset of actually believing we can beat them, it'll continue. It will continue. The highlight for me of the day was the 2 brothers, the Everton Liverpool fan who doing 10k every week for prostate cancer, and they ran down the pitch. They're the real stars of today. Not anyone on the either side, really. I can't fault, from an Everton perspective, I can't fault the players for work rate and effort. I thought every one of them put a good shift in. I thought Morgan Schneiderlin had a decent game. I thought Jack Yelkin and Keane were excellent at centre-back. They didn't have that much to do, but they done what they done. They did well. And I thought everyone put a shift in. I thought Rooney put a shift in. I don't think he had a particularly good game, but he worked hard. Davis worked hard. Everyone put the effort in. Balassi put the effort in, but he was just really poor. He was really, really poor. And then obviously brought on Garner, and he worked hard. And like I say, Calvert-Lewin was probably the best of the three subs. But it was just it wasn't a very good game, was it? It wasn't a very memorable game. And like we said in the preview, it was probably a game neither side really wanted and just wanted out the way. I think Jurgen Klopp has said after the game he's pleased with the point. And I think they can go on and concentrate on Manchester City now in the Champions League. For us, it's disappointing. It was a response better than last week, but I honestly can't kid myself. And I think if they would have had Firmino and Salah playing, I'd be a lot more upbeat, because I'd say, well, we've had a good go at them. They're flying, and they've got those two. I know Firmino came on and Mane went off, but I think if you've had the three of them and we'd have drawn 0-0 and it'd have been like that, I'd be a lot happier. But listen, we haven't lost. And that's all you can really take from it. It wasn't a great game. We've kept a clean sheet and we move on now. 5 games to go, and let's see how many points we can get. But, like I say, I thought the lads all put a shift in. I just don't think the game had much quality in it from either side. But we've got to be... If the real thing that I'm going to take from it is that Liverpool had 5 changes and we haven't been able to beat them. And that, to me, is the biggest disappointment, because we've had the chances as well to do it and we haven't taken them. But there you go. They're my thoughts. I'm amazed I got about 7 minutes out of it, because the game really wasn't that good. So there you go. If you haven't subbed, please do so. It only takes a second. If you want more videos, join us on Patreon. Check out Ped's instant match reaction. I'll be doing the 3 talking points from the Everton perspective about the game. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. See you soon on Toffee TV.